So, good evening. It's like 9:32 p.m. on September the 2nd of 2020. And I want to look at a few of the ships, just a little bit of the ships. These were some pictures that I took. So you can get an idea of how many there were when they started coming in. And I'm holding my phone like this, and it's all right. It is quite all right. So let's look at these. You may say, Gina, how did you take those? Well, I took them with my iPhone 8 and my clip-on lens. You may say, well, how big are those ships? Well, I'd say they're really big, extremely big in the sky. Um, hello. Hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello from my heart to yours. I'm just using my phone right now to show you all these. I know it's not does justice to them, but I like to relax in the evening, and I can just do this. I can show you some of them. And again, look, you can see the brown-headed being right there. You see it? The brown-headed being. It's when I would show these, I would go in a real dark room. A brown-headed being right in there is what they are. So brown-headed beings. And I don't know where they are from. I really don't. But I can tell you they got big ships. They got lots of big ships. They really do. And this is one of the pictures that I took of the ships. Oh, look here on the very edge. I'm trying to go as slow as I can on the edge of my picture. Let me get my cursor here. Looks like the head of a being with an eye here and an eye there if I can stop moving my camera. And there are people who do, well, there's not very many people. I'm just going to be honest with you. There's not very many people who take pictures like this that were documenting the ships. I think I was the only one documenting them coming in by the thousands because they started off a little at a time. They really did. And then they got more numerous in nature. They really did. They came in thousands upon thousands, and I just could not believe it. Thank you, Kate. Kate, I can't really, Kate, yeah. So I'm just going to show you a little bit. You know, I can show pictures every night, I really can. Pictures that I've taken, even though I haven't taken any recently. It is important to know that the ships did come. And they came in a lot of them at a time. So here, see, it's like look at this color right here. It's got pinkish, purple, and greenish, and yellow, and I see them in the clouds, actually. I saw some of these ships right here in the clouds tonight. You can see the little frilly here. And I have shared some of Mikhail Wojciechowski's pictures because he captures these too with his phone and his clip-on lens. So you can see there was a lot of them, and they stack themselves up on one another. And when I get through with this picture showing you, I'm going to show you an example of them in the sky that I took tonight. You can see them, although they are cloaked in the clouds, but you can kind of make out that they are these types of ships. It's cloudy in Dallas-Fort Worth. Well, I'm sure it probably is. Gina, you're moving that around like that. You can see like a brown head being over here too. You may say, where, Gina? One right here. And there's one here, and there looks like there might be another one right there. Brown-haired head or gray beings with these ships. Let me just flip this around for a moment. You can see me sitting here. It looks kind of eerie looking like this. I don't like this. I really don't. But yeah, I'm going to go to the one download picture that I have taken in the sky. That was, let me get to it, of the ships in the sky. Let me flip this around. Okay, I think I've got it. So you looked at those, and then here, this is tonight's sky right here. Here's the ships right here. They're not clouds, okay? They're not. They're right there, and they're slightly layered on one another. You don't catch them all the time, but you can see. I'm going to point them out right here. There's some layered right here, right here. This right here is a telephone line, or electric line. But here is the ships right here, 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 here. In the sky is where they are, and this is how big they are. Okay, and you can see another ship right here. These aren't clouds, okay? I promise you, these are not clouds. These are clouds that they're cloaked in, but these are those ships that we were just looking at. They're right here. They did not go anywhere. They're in the skies. And I can show you the inverted mode too, but this is like this is the big picture, okay? It is. And if you look, you can see other things in the sky. It looks like heads of beings. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. I think there is a multitude of beings in the sky. Look up here. These are not clouds up here at the top of this photo. They're not clouds, okay? Right there, they're not. They are some type of a being in the sky, in the clouds. You can see that. That is not a cloud. I just want to make that clear. These are beings that are up there in the sky. You can see their white heads, okay? You can see some more right here, more right here, more right here. And this right here also looks like I would like to say a long part of a ship, but I don't know, because we look like we have great big heads up here. Let me just move this down, if I can get down here to the bottom. Look right here. Now, this may not be for everyone. Okay, see this right here? I'm going to outline it. This is the shape of a great big giant head. It could be a robotic head. I don't know. This is the eyes right here and eyes right here. These can be seen quite frequently in the sky above. They can. Okay, they really can, but they hide. They're afraid. And if we look down here, we see that there's more beings. These are kind of like some of the brown-headed beings right here again that were in the ships right here. They were the same that were in the ships that I was just showing you before I flipped over to this picture of the sky that I took today, this evening. So this is the bottom of this picture. I got to try to hold it steady. These are their ships that they travel in too. They cluster together. See, these aren't normal clouds. They're not at all. They're not. That's what I want to make that clear. They're not normal clouds. None of these are normal. They're not. Yeah, so I'm going to look up here, see if I can see any more ships. But I can tell you right now definitely that these are ships right here. Let me see. Right here, these are ships in the sky. And if I can get back to my picture, they resemble these right here. They really do. See, let's look at these little frilly things too. See, and this kind of looks like those heads, except this is upside down right here. And part of me thinks that there are some type of imitation ones. Now you can look and you can see some little heads in these too. Let me find the ones that had the little heads on them. But they are like one and the same, and I don't know if they are imitation ones or not, but they look long right here in the corner. Right here is like a gray head. Right here. Okay, that's a gray head right there. Let me bring this back. And we're back over here to these right here. Well, and see there's a ship up here too. Either this is a ship or there's beings in the sky. But I think it's rather interesting. I thought I was going to show you all. I was going to show you all the inverted picture also. I can do this. I can and I will do this. This is the inverted picture of those ships right there. You can see them. We were just looking at them. This is what they look like in the inverted mode. You can see that they are indeed in the sky. And they are not clouds because they're a solid structure, and these are all the clouds. Even up here, this is a different type of ship too, and I didn't show it. It's like a long ship. Hello, daughter of Zion. Yeah, it's like a long slip. You can look at this being right here. Can you see this being in the sky? And these are giant. Their faces are a lot bigger compared to our faces. It really does look like there's an eye here and an eye here. It has been rumored that people have seen giants in the sky, and it's been rumored that some giants are like 32 feet or 33 feet tall. You're late and your reception ain't no good. Well, we're looking at some inverted pictures. This is that I took today of the evening sky as the sun was going down, and it does have some ships in it. It's these ones right here in the inverted mode. And this really does, it looks like some type of a ship. You can tell by the way it has, look at the corners on this ship right here, and look at this being's head right here. The Anunnaki are up to 70 feet tall. They like giants. Look at this, you all. This was in the clouds. You can see the structure showing really well. You really can. And look down here. Boom. Oh my, look at this one. This looks like the head of a being with its eyes there. And when you look up in the sky, there's a lot of them that are, and again, I'm comparing them to these pictures right here of the ships that I was capturing coming in. It started in when the observatory shut down, so that was around September of 2018, and it continued in full swing until I think the early part of this year. And my work, I had to work a second shift job, and it took me away from taking pictures. Yeah, JR, am I missing? JR needs to share something. You had a dream of what's to happen 5 years ago. JR, what's your dream? You can share it here. Too bad I can't bring anybody online like I can. Well, I used to be able to bring people online on Facebook. You know how you could like add someone to come on with you? It doesn't happen no more. They stopped me from doing that 2 years ago. It's a bummer. So yeah, these are those ships. And again, they are in the skies. They did not go anywhere. You can see some right here layered. There was a time I saw some ships that it was a terrible sight. It really was. I was totally shocked. They were big, long, stringy ships. And they were layered one upon another all along the whole perimeter of every corner of the sky. When I was coming down the highway, I thought, I've never seen anything like it in my life, and I don't think oops, I should not have went out of that picture. I don't think I have anything like it. When we see them, it's going to be very intense. You had about a second of seeing 3 moments of what's going to happen. Yeah. Um, I heard that, was it in the book of Enoch, when the giants got really big, they started eating humans. The, whatever it was, the Anunnaki, Nephilims or whatever, they started eating the humans when they ran out of food, and it wasn't very nice. Um, yeah, so we can look at these right here because I think I've already turned out that other picture. And like I said, I can show things every night. I have lots of pictures. I haven't taken any new ones recently. Um, Daughter of Zion, I'll tell you what, they have big time cloaking technology. They really, really do. And it is amazing because it's hard to see them at times. It really is. But as you can see in the inverted mode, they are there. They are definitely there in the sky, as you can see them. And it's like some even down here. Yeah, there are a lot of them, a whole lot right here. And I think I had closed out that other picture. I did have like a close-up of, I tried to do them a little closer up so they could be seen better, but yeah, here they are right here, a little closer up in the sky compared to the electrical lines. So they're about the same size as you were looking in those pictures, but they're enormous. They really are. You can see that they are completely, look like they're completely straight like this, going through here. And again, this is an electrical line. It's not a ship, but these are ships right here in the sky. And I took them today, this evening when the sun was going down. They just kept going, and they hid the sun. You even woke up during an abduction with a gray, someone that I know in the Air Force. They did not like it. Yeah, I don't think they're going to eat us. Although in the book of Revelation, when the wrath of God comes or something, he tells the birds and the fowl of the air, go gorge yourself on the meat of the flesh of men or something, because it was like slaughter, and they did. I think there's beings right here, but I can't see right now. A being's head. Oh, okay, I can't see it that well. Look down in here. They literally, there are some beings in the clouds, and they are so afraid. I heard that they are very, very shy, and they don't want to be seen completely. They do not, but you can see, even looks like there is a door here. Let me try to hold this right here. If I can get this cursor over to where it looks like there is like a door here, is what it looks like. And behind here, there are beings all in the sky. Look at them. That is where they live. And this is, no, you know that's not a normal cloud, but look, here's another white-headed one. This looks like it's great big eyes. But there are these, either they're gray or brown-headed beings. And they do have long ships. These have very long ships. You can see them. They were watching me right here in the clouds tonight. And they are very bashful. That's why you only see little bits and pieces of them protruding out of the sky, because they don't want people to make fun of them. And they're very scared to show themselves right now, I think. And I think you have to have a certain frequency within you in order for them to show up. I really do. And I'm sorry I'm talking, but I just try to concentrate, showing all of these. The sky is full. It is literally full, and even in the cracks of the clouds, they're in the cracks of the clouds. And sometimes when I zoom up, they won't let me zoom up. They make it blurry. See them? They're here. So again, this is, you can see some ships right here in the clouds. They're big. Probably bigger than a commercial airliner. But this is a pretty good representation right here of how big they are. These ships that are right here that I would capture with my clip-on lens. And see, if these had cloud cover on them, we would not be able to see them in the detail that they are, just like that. I am playful with my talk today. I don't know what that means. I'm trying to concentrate. Yeah. Yeah, they've been here for eons, and the veil is lifting. And I think it has lifted. People have seen them before. But they get coverage, and then if they don't want the news out, if there is a time and place for everything under the sun, there really is. Absolutely. So we can see how big they look like in the sky, and they look like this in the sky, just like that. So we go from here, and you can see them here, cloaked. Whoopsie, right like that. Your 3-year-old told you the other day they saw a ship in the clouds, and you didn't have your phone with you, so you couldn't get a picture. I didn't see what he was talking about. It's better when you say it and then type it. They'll show themselves on a warm, windy day. That's what I remember from my vision. I can Crystal 1111. I can sense them. I can. You made it on a live video, Twiggy. You're lucky. You really are lucky that you did. And again, it was from, okay, I just want to show you all how it is. So they layer up here too, all up here in the sky, and we can't see. And you've seen those lines in the sky. You have. Here they are. Let's go. This is like a black and white picture. It's not an invert, an extrovert, an invert. Looks like a waffle pattern right there. It really does. Let me try to get this to the next. No, that's the little bitty one. And this is the invert. Oh, Bazuzo di Bapa. That's wonderful. You've been seeing them over in Dayton, Ohio. Oh, that's me. I went too far. I did. So let's just get back to this one picture, because I'm not going to be on here very long, because my daughter made me some popcorn, so I want to eat some popcorn before I go to bed. But I wanted to show these because I really can. There's no reason why I cannot show the documentation of the ships coming in. There's little frillies right there. It's just, they're so cute. Dun. Yeah. Well, I am going to go, and I thank every one of you. Thank you, Elizabeth Ann Hankins Campbell. Thank every one of you for tuning in and for being very polite with your comments. because it's good to communicate like that. It really is. It's rare nowadays to have kindness and love and compassion shown to one another. It really is. So it's nice. It makes it a peaceful evening when you're watching a video. So thank every single one of you. Um, the sound is too low. It's probably because I'm talking low. Yeah. Um, yeah, much love to all of you all. I'm going to go. I didn't turn my sound up. I don't think I did. Let me look. No, my sound was pretty high. You freeze frame so many wonderful pictures. Oh, that's great, Twiggy. But on my other videos on YouTube, you can see a lot of the pictures. Yeah. Um, these are in the sky. These ships are in the sky. They're cloaked in the sky, and I'll just show it, an example of it. Um, right here. They're cloaked in the sky. I took these tonight here in Salem, Indiana. I got in my car, I drove up to the road before the sun got hid by the clouds, and here's the ships right there. And there's thousands of them. You can get them in the morning when the sun rises and in the evening. With that being said, where are those ships? Yeah, with that being said, I am going to end this video, but thank you all so very much. Yeah, good night to every one of you too.